Yeah, we were just coming out of Matadi, headed into Pascagoula for some engine repairs and unload some Afram logs. There we're going to stay a couple of days, just be a first port since we've been gone the last couple of months to Africa. And we kind of celebrated, but there wasn't much to do in Pascagoula, so some of us just stayed aboard ship, waited till we hit in Houston. But anyhow, after 2 days, we did leave. But about, I'd say we left about noon, and about right after lunch, we must have been off the Gulf Coast, Mississippi, or somewhere in that area. There was an argument or something going on, and I just come in the passageway and heard some loud noise, and then all of a sudden, Johnny come running out with a damn knife in his hand. And then the messman come running out holding his guts, and he was running upstairs all the way to the wheelhouse. And Johnny wanted me to help him throw a knife over while he got his white lightning out of his forecastle. Well, I didn't want any part of it, but a couple of seamen come in after him and helped him, and I didn't get involved with it. And before I could get back to my own forecastle, the damn second engineer came down and grabbed me, and he had the messman with him, and the blood was all over the damn place, and he wanted me to help him. Told me to go get some hot water, body temperature, and bring a spoon with me and meet him at sick bay. So I went and did that, went to the scullery and went ahead and found some pots and got some hot water. Kept sticking my finger in it until I felt like it was about my temperature. And then got a spoon, ran back into the sick bay, and he was getting out the gauze, and the guy was laying on the cot in there, and guts wide open, and you could see what he made. Cut him that deep. He, second mate, and another guy in there, they were putting gauze in his open wound, and we started dipping that warm water on his gut, on the gauze. And apparently I was to keep temperature at his stomach equal with his body temperature. I assumed that's what you was doing, but not knowing. I just did what he told me to do. And then I got relieved, and by then a bosun came and got me. I was on the deck gang, of course, and we had to go back to number 5 and spread the booms because they had a helicopter coming in to pick him up. And it wasn't about a half hour later, a helicopter did show up, a Coast Guard helicopter. They were dropping a basket, and I'm up on the awning over the fantail, and not realizing I should have waited till the tagline hit the damn deck, I grabbed that hook, and it about killed me. Electricity, the shock, grounded that fucking helicopter out. I don't know, maybe the tagline hit the same time I did, because they say that'll kill you, that much voltage. And apparently I didn't, but I felt numb, I guarantee you that. You know, they brought him out on the stretcher. We put him in a basket, and they lifted him up and headed out. And they headed for New Orleans, I assume, because we were pretty close to New Orleans. And we made it on into Houston a couple hours later, and it was getting evening, but we were locked down by the Coast Guard. And of course, they stayed on board overnight, and plus the next morning we had to go through all the hearings and with the Coast Guard and I guess local police. I don't remember who all was there. And by the time the end of the day, they had Johnny in chains and taken him off, and we got cleared to go ashore, and of course we did. Most of us just went to the bar and drank, talked about what happened, because we were still upset over the whole damn deal. It was about, we were going to take on a load, I guess, going back to Africa and other different ports. But anyhow, it was about 3 or 4 months later, maybe longer, I met that messman in Union Hall, and all he had was a big scar across his guts. But he didn't even remember what I did for him or nothing. I guess he was so upset, and I guess he never realized what was going on even. But anyhow, it's just another sea story. We'll get on with it next trip. Take care.